is up? This is Blank9890. I am here to talk about some things about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fire Emblem Three Houses is the newest installment to the Fire Emblem franchise. It's not like Fire Emblem Warriors. This is a like traditional Fire Emblem game. It's on a beat 'em up. Um, and it has really interesting and new aspects about it. I'm here to talk about like some interesting things, some aspects here and there. It's like if you want to know any information, because this is 7/24, July 24, and it comes out July 26, so we have 2 more days. If you purchased it on Nintendo Switch, like on the eShop, then you don't have to wait that long. You just have to wait at 12 at midnight, and then you can get it. Boom. Start playing it then. If you pre-ordered it at GameStop like me or some other retail where you had to go and pick it up, we had to wait until the next day unless they're going to stay open until 12 o'clock tonight. And for me, I purchased it there. Now, we first got a look at it a year ago at a Nintendo E3 Direct, and it was pretty interesting. It was an E3 trailer. I messed up. It's not Direct. Anyway, it was pretty interesting. We didn't get enough information for me. That's why I didn't look at it, especially when they even showed it at the Direct, as a Direct. I'm like, okay, well, I pretty much got a general information. It kind of reminds me of Fates. If y'all ever played Fire Emblem Fates, it kind of reminds me of that. But I'm going to show you some gameplay or some like trailers in the background while I'm talking about it, just to point out some things here and there. But in fact, let me start with the Black Eagles houses, and hopefully I don't get flagged for this.
Welcome to the Officers Academy, home to 3 mighty houses.
Wow, my laptop's going really bad. But if you see, there's 3 houses. There's the Black Eagles, Blue Lion, and Golden Deer. I have muted it because I'm just gonna, I don't want it to go over me. And then if you look at this, these are the students that you will have. In this game, you will be Professor, if you already didn't know that, but I'm pretty sure you did. Your name will be Byleth. That's it right there, Byleth. And what's interesting about this is you can choose to be male or female. Of course, your name will still be the same. I don't know if you get to switch. I hear you can change the name, but the default name is Byleth. But you can do male or female. You also have students right here, there, and they even they go far to have like likes and dislikes. Of course, this is the Black Eagles. They're a house within the kingdom. They're the Andraste Empire. They're the South, basically. Hold on, it's gonna show it right here. Oh yeah, most of the flags of the house comes from the actual like symbol or logo, whatever you want to call it, of the kingdom itself, which is pretty interesting. And this is their nation. Now, it's pretty interesting with that. There's 3 different nations, and so 3 different houses. As I remember, the Officers Academy is here, and you get to tutor or teach everyone who is in this house if you choose the Black Eagles, but of course that's your choice. Now, the Black Eagles mostly focus on mages, but of course there's people who aren't only mages. You even have her, and she doesn't do magic. But here's an interesting aspect. So you see how she's wielding an axe? Well, she'll be weak against people who use swords. Well, what's pretty interesting about this game is that the skills in this game that can actually help them overcome and maybe even be better than someone who than a lance user against a sword user. But of course, that's a skill. I really don't have enough confirmation on it, so yeah. Um, and then they even have it 3D animated battles. Now, from what I could tell as well, let me skip ahead because that's the final. You can help them level up by just tutoring them, and what is the other thing? Apparently, with the tutoring, if you help them grow, you can actually help them equip different items or be good with different items. As well as that, you can also increase their base stats. But I heard that if you mess up, you can decrease the base stats, so they could be a weaker player than they should have been, or either a better player than they should have been, or a character, not player. So that's pretty interesting. Let me skip to the Blue Lions. Now this is the Blue Lions house. Now they are the Northern Kingdom. And theirs is a prince. Well, in the Blue Lions, they focus on how. Oh, that's the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, and the reason why the house is a lion is because the original former emperor is the king of lions, and he loves the color blue. Well, pretty much talking about it is they use spears and lances and pole-arms as well as the cavalry units. Of course, again, they're not only cavalry units, but they do use it. There's more of them and more proficient, I guess you could say, than others. Either way, again, there's also one other little aspect to the fighting. There's the crest aspect, which only certain people have them, and if they have them, they can do different things, have different bonuses, and what was it called? They can equip different stuff, but again, only certain people have crest. And this is it. And then after I show y'all the golden deer and talk about the golden deer a little bit, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all more about the story. But of course, they explain it better in the gameplay. But if you just want the short gist of it instead of waiting for them to talk about it, then yeah, this is the leader of the golden deer, and the golden deer is on the right. They're the Alliance, the Lancaster Alliance. Pretty much, it's mostly just nobles who run it. It's kind of like democracy, I guess you could say. But that's just how it works for them. And there's multiple different people. They mostly focus on archery above all else. So there's going to be people who are proficient in archery. So yeah. So I guess since while this is playing, I'll tell you a little bit about the story. So, and a little things here and there. So what's pretty interesting about this is since I watched the gameplay, I also know about this. Let me go back. I skipped a little. This guy, Raphael, he's a part of the Golden Deer. Well, while I was watching the gameplay, he was a part of the Black Eagles, the first one I showed y'all. Apparently, if you, since you're gonna be a professor there, like I said, if you get you can interact with other students. If you get the other students to like you enough, they could leave their house and join your house. They'll be really interested in, I guess, being under you and being tutored by you, and just, oh wow, you're pretty cool and everything. Well, here's here's another little thing about that. Um, they also have loyalty missions, if you simple terms basically. Basically, it won't be like it won't say loyalty mission. I don't believe so. But basically, it is. If you don't know what a loyalty mission is, it's like a little personal side quest that they have for themselves. Uh, of course, in order to unlock some of them, apparently, if you get people from other houses like Raphael, you need someone else, and you can do the loyalty missions both at the same time, but you need them both. So be warned that you won't be able to do everyone's loyalty mission if you get people from other houses. I'm positive there's most likely a limit to how many people you can have in your house, because I heard you could hire, not hire, but like get more people through other means than in, the school in your house. Um, Another little tidbit here is apparently from what it looks like, I'm gonna let this play. From what it looks like in the 2019 E3 trailer for Three Houses, if you, I went a bit too far. If you see here, that looks like Elderhot, I think I said her name right, hopefully. Um, the leader of the Black Eagles. She looks older than what you see in my thumbnail. The reason why is because it's a 5-year time skip in the game. From what I can pretty much like figure out and kind of like say, oh, it's most likely that is that it's not gonna be like too far in the game, but it's not gonna be right at the end. It's probably gonna be a little bit further in the middle. Like it's not. It's gonna be most likely close to the middle, or it's gonna be the beginning of the middle, but it's not the beginning or the end when it does the 5-year time skip. And also, another thing that they have in this mechanic is they have a calendar. It goes from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. From what I can also tell, not only will there be a war between all three houses, but like again, this is that is speculation. So yeah. Um, but it does, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right, because if you look at this trailer, it looks like it. But there's also going to be another war being against demons. So there's definitely going to be a war with demons, but the three houses against each other, that's speculation, but it does seem like it. I mean, look at that. From seeing the person stepping on the crest, you kind of think about that. But continuing it on, it looks like you're gonna be some like super powered person. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the things I know and all the things I think y'all should know. Other than here's some other interesting things. Again, this isn't really important, so you can end the video right now. But if you want to know a little bit a little bit more things. So, if you ever played Fates, you could romance characters in Fates. It wasn't really that hard. You just had to make them fight like next to each other and all that, and then boom, they'd grow a bond with each other. In here, I believe it's the same way, as well as you get really good bonuses if you pair up two certain people together. Well, along with that, if you what was it called? Uh, After the 5-year time skip, you can romance one of your students. You can romance anyone. And from what I've been reading, you can even be gay or lesbian. I don't know if you can romance more than one. I'm pretty sure they probably wouldn't want you to do that, or don't allow it even at that. But you can just you can romance it, and apparently you can be if you're not straight, you can be gay or lesbian. But again, that's your choice. I just figured y'all should know. Again, some of the things I said was speculation. Really, the only thing I said that was speculation was the fact that there's going to be a war between the three houses. That was the only speculation. Everything else I've said, I have gathered information on this. I've watched videos, I have watched the gameplay, the trailers, and pretty much figured it out. If I'm not like 100% accurate, I'm pretty sure I'm close to it. That's how it's gonna be. But like above all else, I believe that the only speculation I had was there's gonna be a war between all three of the houses. But there's definitely gonna be a war with demons. I mean, did you see that? I mean, again, let me go back to that. Right here. Like, see, there's that. Like, I mean, look at that. Look at that. There's obviously gonna be a war with demons. Either way, again, this game releases in 2 days, July 26th. I hope you like this video. I really do. If you want me to keep doing more of these, I'm gonna find games that I enjoy really like a lot about, like really about. Most likely, the next game that's close by I'll do it for is Borderlands 3 and Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, maybe we might do videos for them. Not too sure, but I do really want to do a video for this, so that way y'all could get the information. And if any of y'all are still holding out, I recommend that you should buy this game or gather more information than what I've given you. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. This is Blank9890 signing out. Peace. Oh wait, before I actually go, I messed up. Please like and subscribe and share this video so more people will know this information. Now I'm signing out. Peace.